One of the simplest yet most thoughtful ways to lift someone up is by sending them a handwritten card. We want to take you to Hanover now and introduce you to a young man who is taking the art of encouragement to a whole new level.
But how about my favorite ones?
Yeah, you can grab your favorite one.
No, it's this one.
Kyle likes to stay busy, and Kyle loves people.
He's just very friendly. He's got a great personality. He's very social. He's always happy. There's not a day that goes by that he's not happy and laughing, and just brings a lot of joy to our family.
And a joy to his friends. A few years back, he was voted Buffalo High School's homecoming king. His love is palpable.
Well, I like to get hugs because it's my favorite to do.
But the hugs got harder to come by when he finished his schooling.
We weren't finding a lot of meaningful employment for him. Things that he was really interested in or passionate about, and so we decided to start a company called Kai's Cards. It's a greeting card company. It's meant to be able to, make people's day.
An ode to the fact that Kai regularly makes people's days.
I know.
His sisters come up with the designs. Each one has a nod to Kai's diagnosis of Down syndrome.
For instance, this card, it's a deconstructed logo of the Special Olympics logo.
What do you love about these cards?
When I started to do cards, it's impacting my life, and it's good for me to do cards.
That's my biggest dream, is to be able to have community for people with disabilities to come together, to be able to share in a job together and in community. I mean, that's what we all want. We want purpose when we get up in the morning.
Purpose and encouragement is something more people now have, thanks to Kyle. Hundreds of high schoolers already have a big boost for their higher education, and it's one they didn't see coming. They're called Wallen Scholarships, and they focus primarily on helping first-generational students of color. Marielle Mose introduces us to a few of the students who were delivered a $16,000 surprise.
Back in April, Charisma Naidu and Elsie Marbelli Cruz Para were told to go to the auditorium at Richfield High School to be interviewed about their college search experience. But instead, they were handed envelopes.
Oh. You're a Wallen Scholar!
While cameras were rolling, the two were surprised with Wallen Education Partners Scholarship, giving them financial assistance over the course of 4 years of college.
You're kidding! No, I'm not kidding! You're getting $16,000!
It hit when I actually, they gave me the opportunity to call my mom. It made me so emotional.
For both of these Richfield seniors, they're the first in their families to go to college.
My purpose is just to kind of go through college, gain as much connections as I can, and put my last name out there.
Charisma is going to Hamline University next year to study business administration and psychology. Elsie is going to Augsburg University to study biology.
What I would definitely say for like Hispanic or Latinx students, this phrase I really love is si se puede, si se pudo, which means kind of like you can do it.
Through the Wallin Scholarship, students not only get financial aid, but also an advisor to stick with them for all 4 years of undergrad.
It just means that I have support through college, and I'm not alone.
In Richfield, Marielle Mose, WCCO News.
The Gay Straight Alliance at Coon Rapids High School is hosting an inclusive prom where all students can feel safe. And for a second year, they have a former Minnesota Viking at their side. Norman Seawright brings their story.
Back in the days, I used to smile to hide the pain, and now I smile because I really mean it. That's what I want these kids to have.
Even as a former NFL player, Ezra Tuaolo knows what it's like to hide from the world.
Everyone has moments in their lives that they create memories, right? And one of them is the prom, right? For me, also was the Super Bowl, when I was in the Super Bowl, right? Not being able to share my partner, it was very difficult.
Just being different in any way possible, especially with us specifically being LGBT, you're constantly living, trying to be something. You're constantly living, I think, with this already expectation given to you.
For a lot of these kids, they don't feel like they can be who they are in all facets of their life. Some of them are out here at school, but maybe not at home. vice versa.
Check it out. Last year, the Gay Straight Alliance at Coon Rapids High School called on him to assist with their prom. And for their privacy and safety, there aren't too many photos or videos.
I just expected him to say, yeah, we'll like throw some money at it maybe. And he came in just like a blaze of light, and it was incredible.
Our group is able to do so much more. We were able to get drag queens in last year, and we'll have them this year. We were able to get kind of food that's not just whatever random food we were able to find. So it's more professional.
He's doing it again on June 2nd.
It's been really good. I've felt safe. It's like there's people like me who are older. That's made me feel better about myself.
I know my kids here at Coon Rapids High School, but they're not the only kids that matter.
Standing in the middle of a sea of students kind of walking around, what if you'd had a prom like this when you were growing up?
I can't even answer that question because back then it was so in the closet, and it's. But if I had something like this and was out, it would have been such an incredible feeling, right? To be able to take the person that I wanted to take, right? Instead of taking someone, for the cover up. I think it would have made a huge difference in my life, having the support of the school.
He wants to help these kids find their voices and give them a space where even just once.
Be yourself, and you have nobody around you judging you, saying slurs at you. You're just true to yourself.
They can experience one of the more anticipated nights in a high schooler's life.
And giving them that joy that every kid deserves, right? Especially during the prom, is very important to Hate Is Wrong. And that's why we're super excited to be a part of this. When they asked us to do this last year, it was no brainer.
In Coon Rapids, Norman Seawright, WCCO Sports.
The story behind a picture-perfect looking neighborhood in Minneapolis. Meet the people that fought to keep Milwaukee Avenue alive and well.